Personal space. What is it? It's a concept that we all intuitively understand but might find hard to define. We all need our own space sometimes. It's that moment when you just want to be alone with your thoughts, away from the hustle and bustle of daily life. It's that invisible bubble around us. This bubble can expand or contract depending on who we're with and where we are. The space we need to feel comfortable and free. It's essential for our mental and emotional well-being. In relationships, respecting that space is super important. It allows each person to maintain their individuality while still being part of a couple. Think of it like this: everyone has their own room in a house. These rooms represent our personal space. You can visit each other's rooms, but you also need time alone in your own space. This balance is crucial for a healthy relationship. Relationships thrive when partners understand this need for personal space. It fosters trust and mutual respect. It's not about pushing away, it's about taking care of yourself. Self-care is vital, and personal space is a big part of that. When you respect your partner's personal space, you show you care about their well-being. It demonstrates that you value their need for solitude and reflection. You acknowledge they have their own thoughts and feelings. This understanding can lead to deeper connections and a more fulfilling relationship. Personal space isn't just physical, it's also emotional and mental. It's about having the freedom to think, feel, and be yourself without interruption. In social settings, respecting personal space can prevent misunderstandings and conflicts. It shows that you are considerate of others' comfort levels. Setting boundaries is a healthy practice. It helps you communicate your needs and ensures that others know how to interact with you respectfully. When you have your personal space, you can recharge and rejuvenate. It allows you to return to your relationships and social interactions with a fresh perspective. Ultimately, personal space is about balance. It's about finding that sweet spot where you can be close to others while still honoring your own needs. So, next time you feel the need for some alone time, remember that it's perfectly normal. Embrace your personal space and let it be a source of strength and comfort. Personal space is a gift you give to yourself and to those you care about. It's a cornerstone of healthy, happy relationships and a fulfilling life. Personal space isn't just about physical distance, it's also about having time for yourself, your thoughts, your hobbies. When you have time alone, you can recharge and connect with yourself. This makes you a better partner in the long run. Imagine a battery constantly being used without recharging. It will eventually run out of power. The same goes for us. We need time to recharge and come back stronger. Respecting personal space builds trust in a relationship. It shows you trust your partner to enjoy their own company and activities. Many people misunderstand personal space in relationships. They think it means something is wrong, but that's not true. One myth is that if your partner wants space, they don't love you anymore. Wrong. Everyone needs time alone, regardless of how much they love someone. Another myth is that asking for space means you're being selfish. Not at all. It's healthy to know yourself and what you need. Don't let these myths damage your relationship. Understand that needing personal space is normal and healthy. Let's get real. There are times in a relationship when personal space becomes even more important. Maybe you're feeling stressed or overwhelmed. Taking some time for yourself can help you manage those feelings. Perhaps you and your partner have been arguing a lot. Stepping back can give you both a chance to cool down and approach the issue later. Remember, asking for space when you need it can prevent bigger problems down the line. Section 5. Space doesn't mean you don't care. Here's a big one. Wanting personal space doesn't mean you don't care about your partner. In fact, it's quite the opposite. When you take care of your own needs, you can be more present and attentive when you are together. Think of it like this. You can't pour from an empty cup. Fill your own cup with self-care and personal time so you can give more to your partner. Understanding this difference can strengthen your bond and create a more fulfilling relationship. Section 6. Speaking up, communicating your needs. Open communication is key in any relationship, especially when it comes to personal space. Don't be afraid to tell your partner what you need. Choose the right time and place to talk. Find a quiet moment when you can both focus on each other without distractions. Be honest and direct. Let them know you need some time for yourself and explain why. Use I statements. Instead of saying you're always around, try I'm feeling a bit overwhelmed and need some time alone to recharge. Section 7. Finding your voice, respecting their needs. Communicating your need for space is important, but so is listening to your partner's needs. Pay attention to their verbal and nonverbal cues. Are they seeming withdrawn or needing some quiet time? Don't take it personally if they ask for space. Remember, it's not about you, it's about them taking care of themselves. Respect their boundaries and give them the time and space they need. This shows you care and strengthens your bond. Section 8. The freedom of personal space. One of the greatest benefits of respecting personal space is the freedom it brings to the relationship. When each person has the room to breathe and be themselves, it fosters a sense of individuality and self-worth. When you don't feel suffocated or pressured to be together all the time, it creates a healthier dynamic. Each person can grow and develop independently, which in turn enriches the relationship. You can appreciate the time you do spend together even more. The moments shared become more meaningful and cherished because they are not forced or obligatory. It allows you both to pursue your own interests and passions. Whether it's reading a book, painting, or any other hobby, having the freedom to engage in activities you love individually can be incredibly fulfilling. This keeps things interesting and prevents the relationship from becoming stagnant. Exploring different hobbies and interests can also introduce new topics of conversation and shared experiences. Remember, a healthy relationship is about two individuals who choose to be together, not out of necessity, but out of genuine desire and love. It's about finding a balance between togetherness and individuality, not two people who feel obligated to be joined at the hip. Open communication and mutual respect for each other's personal space can lead to a more harmonious and fulfilling relationship. Embrace the freedom of personal space and watch your relationship flourish. Section 9. Growing together, not apart. Some people worry that spending time apart will drive a wedge between them and their partner. They fear that the distance might create emotional gaps that are hard to bridge, but the truth is, personal space can actually help you grow together. When each partner has the freedom to pursue their own interests and passions, it fosters a sense of individuality and self-growth. When you have time to explore your own interests, you bring new experiences and perspectives to the relationship. This exchange of fresh ideas and stories can enrich your connection, making it more dynamic and fulfilling. This can lead to more interesting conversations and shared activities. Imagine the joy of discovering a new hobby together or the excitement of sharing a story from a solo adventure. It keeps the spark alive and prevents boredom from setting in. Routine can sometimes dull the excitement in a relationship, but new experiences can reignite that initial passion. Think of it like this: absence makes the heart grow fonder. When you spend time apart, you start to miss each other, and that longing can deepen your emotional connection. A little distance can go a long way in strengthening your bond. Reuniting after some time apart can feel like a fresh start, bringing a renewed sense of appreciation and love for each other. Planning future activities or trips together can also be a great way to stay connected while apart. It gives you both something to look forward to and work towards, reinforcing your partnership. Remember, growing together doesn't mean being inseparable. It means supporting each other's growth and celebrating the unique individuals you both are. By doing so, you create a stronger, more resilient relationship. Cherish the moments you spend together and the ones you spend apart. Both are essential in building a lasting and loving relationship. In the end, it's about finding a balance that works for both of you. Embrace the journey of growing together, not apart. Section 10. Space for a healthier relationship. Ultimately, respecting personal space creates a healthier and more fulfilling relationship. It reduces conflicts and arguments. When you're both feeling refreshed and balanced, you're less likely to get on each other's nerves. It increases trust and intimacy. Knowing you can rely on each other for support, even when you need space, deepens your connection. It allows you to appreciate each other more. Absence truly does make the heart grow fonder. Section 11. In conclusion, space for love. Remember, personal space is not the enemy of love, it's the oxygen that allows love to breathe. When you give each other the space to be yourselves, you create a stronger, healthier, and more fulfilling relationship. So, the next time you or your partner need some time alone, don't panic. Embrace it as an opportunity to recharge, reconnect with yourselves, and come back to the relationship with renewed love and appreciation.